Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with another AITA story for you. This one is, am I the astronaut for throwing away my girlfriend's blanket? Before we dive into this, I need to make a small disclaimer. If I was asked to sit on a jury for a story like this, I would have to recuse myself because it's a conflict of interest. Candy Thunder has a blanket that she's had since she was a baby, and I call it a blanket. By this point, I don't know if it's even classified as a blanket anymore. The thing is held on by like pieces of thread. It has seen better days. It is just completely falling apart, but it's her thing. She runs it in between her fingers to help her relax. It's in our bed all the time, and it's a really old blanket, but it's her blanket. It's her thing. And she was sitting there, reading stories and had this blanket with her when she came across this story, or somebody tagged us in the story like just a little while ago today, and had her blanket with her and was like, oh my God, this is serendipitous. So here we are. But context, Candy Thunder has a blanket that's very important to her. And the title of this is, am I the astronaut for throwing away my girlfriend's blanket? And immediately I'm like, bro. Candy Thunder also said, I would leave you. That's how important that blanket is. All right, here we go. I, 26 male, moved in with my girlfriend, 24 female, a couple of months ago. Back when I was setting my stuff in the bedroom, she revealed to me that she still sleeps with a baby blanket. I got weirded out about it, and she explained that she needs the texture for comfort, calling it a sensory device. Yes, she does have autism, Asperger's I think, and keeps it in her purse when she goes out in case she needs to touch it to calm down. Candy Thunder does not do that. She even confessed she had it in her purse when we started dating. I've always known my girlfriend is autistic and can have childish quirks. Wrong word choice, dude. I'm fine with her collecting plushies, but this was disturbing to me. I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy one of these. For the past couple of months, I just get weirded out watching her spread it over her pillow every night before bed. I feel like I'm in bed with a little girl and it just grosses me out. It's just a turnoff. A couple of days ago, I just couldn't take it anymore. When my girlfriend left to visit her parents, since she left it behind, I threw her blanket in the outside trash. And this is the part of the story where Candy Thunder would have left me. When we got ready for bed, she was looking for it and asked me where it was. I didn't lie to her. I told her the truth. I told her that I find it really creepy and disturbing that a grown woman still sleeps with and carries around a blankie. I told her she's not a child and she needs to let go of childish things. After I told her that, she blew up at me saying that I was an ableist and shaming her for being autistic and that it was her coping device. When she bought that, she was just going to buy another one. I said I would break up with her if she did. She ended up crying. I just walked out. When I talked to my friends, they agreed that it was weird that she still had a blanket and laughed at the situation. I tried to call and text her and she told me that she's staying with her parents over the Thanksgiving weekend and wants me out. I honestly don't think that what I did was that bad. I was just trying to help her. I mean, my friends were making fun of her. Sleeping with a blanket at her age is weird. Am I the astronaut? Okay, the end of this story was filled with just a whole lot of last minute bullshit, and I'm sure you caught that. I mean, my friends were making fun of her. That's not what you were doing. You were trying to help yourself. This was not an issue where you were trying to help her with anything. It was something you found uncomfortable, so you got rid of it so that you would feel better. Knowing that it would not help her, knowing that it would cause a conflict, knowing that you were disrespecting something that she found very important, and you went ahead and did it anyway. You essentially said, so there's this piece of you that I just get creeped out by, and I'm going to dispose of this piece of you. I'll keep the rest of you, but this one piece of you I'm just going to throw away, and hopefully you're okay with that. And if not, whatever, it's gone. Swap out blanket for anything. If there's this one thing about you that someone just gets weirded out by to that degree and wants to discard about you, that's a red flag about them. That's a them problem, not a you problem. And I feel really sorry for his girlfriend here. They've only been living together for 3 months, but this was a terrible thing to do. Terrible thing to do. If this were Candy Thunder, she would be destroyed. And as a fun game, every once in a while, I will hide it under a pillow or something. So when she comes back into the bedroom, she's like, where'd it go? What'd you do with it? And it's always easy to find, but it's just funny to see her reaction for it. Fly OP all the way to ascon 1 because this was just a terrible thing to do. The icing on the cake here is I was just trying to help her. I mean, my friends were making fun of her. Really, because there was only one other mention in passing of friends making fun of this situation at all, and that was after he had done it. So that was not fuel for him doing this at all. That was an after the fact thing. Candy Thunder absolutely would have left me 100%. This extends beyond the fate of their relationship, which is 100% over now. It's got to be. This extends to like, what kind of damage are you going to do to this person that's going to be long lasting? Well beyond the end of their relationship, this is being willing to inflict some serious harm on someone while you're walking out the door and not giving a single flying F what kind of damage that does, and just being like, I don't know, freaks me out, you know?